same type situation they'll be getting affiliated baseball with the spring training and everything else, with early work and then getting ready to play their games and then talking about it afterwards. Make sure second base, everybody's got their arms loose when you get out of your ball. All right, everybody's arms okay? Yeah. All right, day off from throwing today. Tomorrow we'll be back in the throw. All right, double plays around the horn tomorrow.
Thing, find out where my homers and doubles are, and because we're so inclined to line drive back to that, line drive back to that. For what? Right. Hit a bunch of singles?
Oh, I drove all the way from Arizona, and I came through this way, through the desert.
No matter where I'm at, I'm middle, it's going this way. Set up outside, still going this way. Inside, still working this way.
You know that is in baseball. No one outruns the ball. Nobody can outrun the play. Nobody can beat the baseball. Remember that.
I want to see you guys field the ball on the run, off your left foot, throw it on the run. Okay, I want to see you guys throw the ball from down here. I want to see body control, on action, and more importantly, athleticism.
I will recommend this to every single player who has aspiring dreams to play professional baseball. This is Barry and Andrew, everybody here. This is all we ever wanted was an opportunity as young players. And before this came along, there wasn't too many opportunities, and the California Winter League has certainly opened up a lot of doors for a lot of guys and helped dreams come true for a lot of young players. So without the CWL, a lot of guys would still be out of jobs. So this is, you couldn't pay me $1 million to say anything negative about this operation.
And it doesn't have to be like me. It doesn't have to be like Mike Trout. I suggest that, but it's who you are, right? Ian Kinsler is different than Miguel Cabrera. When I was with the Phillies, Chase Utley was different than Howard. They're all different, but they are excellent at what they do. And I hope there's not a coach here that tells you that I'd like for you to play like this guy or you play like this guy. I want you to play like you.
Now that there are so many more places for players to play, what does that really offer for players? Do they get more opportunities because of it?
Oh, absolutely. And I can only speak for the Miami Marlins. The one thing I would let the players here know, especially if they see this interview, is the Miami Marlins. Maybe we're a little late to the game, but we've staffed an independent league scouting department for this very reason. To see this league, to see the Frontier League, to see all the leagues, because we realize that year in, year out, there are players who you've had this winter who are jumping back into the pipeline or getting in for the first time, and they're having productive minor league careers, and there are a handful of them that are getting all the way to the big leagues. And the one thing we remind ourselves constantly, Jack, on the evaluation side is you never know for sure where a guy's going to come from, and they may not always do it on your terms. They may develop late. And again, you look at it in other sports too. There are instances where players were just they burst onto the scene from really nowhere, and now all of a sudden they're in the big leagues beating your butt on a regular basis. So you never know where they're going to come from. And if you're at a ballpark, if you're an evaluator and you're at a ballpark, you've got half the battle covered. You're seeing players.
Swung on and missed. Lonkar fooled badly on that one, way out in front. And the first strikeout of the day for Chance Hicks.
The batter, right fielder, curveball inside corner. Osborne.
Floated up there a little bit, but he got fooled, probably expecting something else, and it's the second out of the inning.
Come see why Stuffed Pizza was voted the best pizza in the Coachella Valley.
Absolutely would recommend the Winter League. I'd say before we kind of were just kind of, you might say at the end of college, like a lot of these players, they have great college careers, and then you're kind of just left hanging, and so you don't know what to do. And we found out about this league, and it's been just a gem of a decision for him to come here, and been very impressed. I think the league will continue to grow. And I think they're filling a niche that needs to be filled and gives these kids an opportunity to continue their professional career.
All right, final one, guys, final one. 957-1527. All right, that's all. Thank you, guys. Continue enjoying yourselves.
It's very comparable to spring training, and it's very comparable to a real indie ball season because you play every day with an occasional off day, so it's really prepping your arms and your bodies to get ready for a long season.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, every game you're at, there are scouts at the games, and your coaches are scouts. You know, ours is hitting coach for the Boomers. There are a lot of Frontier League coaches here that are, you know, the head coaches, so it's pretty impossible not to get seen here, especially with the the first day workouts, where you're just in front of a ton of guys who are watching you, so it's pretty easy.
I'm from Washington State, so if anybody knows about Washington State, it rains a lot there, so it's really hard to get outside, just being in the cages mostly. But come down here is a great opportunity, get in the weather, get your arms stretched out, and get ready for the season.
I think it's very important that you're out in front of coaches, scouts, managers every single day out here. There's great instructions. You can come in early, get a lot of work in, so all the tools you need to get noticed and get better.
You get a lot of looks while you're here. You play against some good competition. Definitely gets you ready for the upcoming season because, for a lot of us, it's been a while since we played. But overall, yeah, it's just day in, day out. You're getting looks. It's about 3-4 weeks long, so you got a lot of opportunities.
Every skipper here is a manager in the Frontier League or one of the other independent leagues. It's important. There's a few affiliate guys out here. So there's a lot of eyes, and it's just a great time that we can be here for a month and work on the things we need to work on.
It means the world. Like not many people are doing this or having a league like this. I know Arizona has a league like this as well, but I feel like this separates from all the other leagues and gets everyone together and gets you a chance to get seen.
Well, previously playing with an affiliated team, coming out here after being injured and getting a second chance was probably like the best thing I could have asked for. I've had multiple surgeries, and the future wasn't looking too bright for me, and so California Winter League pretty much gave me a second chance at playing pro ball, and here I am signing a professional contract.
It means a lot for me to be able to get back on the baseball field after a few years off. I'm very thankful for this league, and I'm happy I'm able to be a part of it.
Winter League helped me out more than anything. I was kind of hesitant on coming out, and then once I did, I was very grateful for everything that I was able to do.
Oh yeah, so far so good. I'm making lifetime friends. I'm making a bunch of contacts, which is extremely important. The coaches, the managers, everyone out here, it will benefit just about everyone in the long run, especially in any kind of baseball career.
Play every day, get to see live arms every day, so I definitely feel like I'm a step above going into spring training than everybody else who didn't come to this.
It's good, the development's real good. All the coaches are willing to help, and that's a huge part of it.
Overall, it's just an enriching experience. It's just a lot of fun playing out here. That's the only thing I have to worry about playing baseball. There's no better feeling than that.
Who wouldn't want to play baseball in this kind of weather, 70 degrees, and getting to play ball every day in front of scouts?
It's a dream come true. I mean, I set my goal when I was in high school, definitely wanted to play professional baseball, so it's a dream come true.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely different, nothing that I've done before. You know, obviously in college you get a couple scouts here and there. To have such a big group watch you every day, it's a pretty cool experience.
It's a huge opportunity to get seen and go beyond college baseball to continue my career.
It's a different environment than what you're used to. You know, in college you're used to, your coaches, but, scouts come to your games on the periphery. But here you're playing in front of guys who actually manage at the level and can give you some good feedback day in and day out on how you're progressing as a player.
California Winter League.
Thank you, California Winter League. Go A's.
Thank you, California Winter League.
Thank you, California Winter League.
Thank you, California Winter League.
All right, thank you, California Winter League.
Thank you, California Winter League.
I appreciate it, California Winter League. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, California Winter League. I appreciate it.
Thank you, California Winter League.
Thank you, California Winter League.
Thank you, California League, and go A's.
Thank you, California Winter League.
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 Hey, thanks, California Winter League.